like yellow on leaves. Ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee, to sleep. You weak, chic. The web look at the boots, fleet. Headache, gotta wait till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay. All back here, get all back here, get back. I know as long as she get really good up.
From the home of the Bills since 1973, we are at Highmark Stadium, just south of downtown Buffalo. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Buffalo Bills.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
And we are underway in Buffalo. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Round 80! That's it!
Allen now looks to throw. And that's complete downfield to Cooks. And they'll get to him right away at the 40. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
That's taken in. It's Keon Coleman. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Keon Coleman, 39 yards. And the Bills need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them. They're already clicking one drive in, didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they like, the whole deal, and it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
Escaping a tackler at the 25. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 26. The NFL's leading rusher in 2019 and 2020, Derrick Henry. Looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. No, the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Jackson now. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, 58 yards. And the Ravens are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Well, that was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Allen going to run with it. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's good for a Bills.
A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Look out!
First down, here's the run with Cook. And not much running room. Down to the 32.
He's tackled at the 32-yard
7-7, our score after one.
Brings up second and 9.
Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they're looking at a second down and 9 to go. Now Allen. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. The veteran Kyle Van Noy in there to drop him.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
Prater's kick is good. And the Bills have taken the lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Here's Jackson to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Ravens.
Back to throw here. That's complete to the rookie from Colorado. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Give him 30 yards there.
I don't care what level of football you played. This one was a universal, wasn't it? When we were kids and we played touch football, remember we get in these positions and you just say, everybody go along and hope someone would come free.
A first down carry for Henry. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. They keep it with Henry on first down. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now from the 9, here's second and goal. Jackson. This one caught by his tight end Andrews. Touchdown! Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Luke now for the extra point. And that makes it 14-10.
Makes the score Ravens 14.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get in the field goal range. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. To throw, it's Allen. That is incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Allen. He gets it to Cooks. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout.
That's good for a Bills.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now Allen. This to the tight end, Kincaid. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
That's another Bills. 1st down. 1st and 10.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And he's going to go down in the field of play. So they say no to the field goal try. And now time has run out on this first half.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Now it's Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Jackson going to keep it. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. That'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him, because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left.
And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Intercepted. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And he stopped immediately there. There to make the stop was John Jenkins.
No gain on the
Well, how about
play.
the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
Here's Allen. Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. 20. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Well, the defense obviously could not have drawn up a better start to the second half. They're holding on to that slim lead, just looking for a stop. Not only do they get the stop, Charles, they get the pick 6.
Another example that life comes at you fast, doesn't it? One play ago, they're defending a slim lead coming out of the break. Now they're one more stop away from thinking about a possible put-away drive.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
We're in the third quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10. To the air, Allen. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Allen going to throw. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. Running for it, here's Cohn. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
At the 38-yard line.
Here's Allen to throw it. Looking on the out route, he finds Shakir. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 23 yards on the play. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll give to Cook on the read option. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Ravens will have solid field position here as they take it.
Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me. And I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when King and Candidly. But the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot. Nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know. Yeah, is that your man? Yeah, cause if it isn't, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. And she said, I have a proposition. Every red they want to take me home tonight. I said, what's that? And she said, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. So I sung the heart I wore when it came hard to breathe. Hit the focus to make sure I hit the notes. And let's palm and I won't blame you if you can't believe. But she began to flow. That's your man, hey, cause if it isn't, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. Now she say I'm a magician. And if you're ready, they want to take me home tonight. It's quite alright. Yeah, she say, if you can make me I'm just trying to figure you out. I want all of you if I'm honest. I'm just trying to figure you out. You're all I need to know. You're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to know.
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L, catch a plane. I probably you before I your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us. Broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister rat with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck.
We are just east of the U.S. Capitol, about 8 miles or so, at the home of the Commanders, Northwest Stadium in Landover. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Commanders. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go from Landover. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Ready? Now it's the Arizona product, that is Ja'Cory Trotsky-Merritt. And that... gets nothing, so no gain on the game's first snap.
No gain on the play.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
At the 22-yard line.
Ready, steady.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Come on, set. Marking 18.
They'll go play action here with Daniel. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Well, Mike, the other day we heard how the offensive coordinator wanted to start fast offensively, but here so far, It's been the pass rush and the defense who's gotten out to the quick start.
Daniels to throw on second down. That's complete. John Bates, the tight end. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. A gain there of 24 yards. First down, Washington. Daniels with a give to Kronsky-Merritt. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for. It's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 9.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch from contact.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 0-0 is the score. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. That's McLaurin open on the left side.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now in that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? That's over the middle to the tight end, Sinnott. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. They'll go. Here's Daniels. That's going to be intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
Result of the play.
I don't hate the decision, Mike. Be aggressive. Come away with a touchdown. But what the quarterback understands in this situation is you just can't hold the ball. You got to get it out of your hand. Give your guy a chance to come down with it. And he puts the ball in harm's way and results in a pick.
On play action, here's Dak. And the throw left sideline caught. They ruled incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's 2nd down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
There we go.
Back to throw is Prescott. Moving left. He'll try and get there on the ground. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
And you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, can't you, Mike? I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
Yeah, here we go.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Hey, 47. 26.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Kill.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
To the air again. Prescott. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Prescott again. Working free downfield. It is Williams. They'll pick up 23 on that one. 1st down. Cowboys.
That's another Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 57-yard line.
They'll throw again. Dak. Will get this out quickly to Lamb. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And he will get into the end zone. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Cowboys.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. He'll start at the 4. Now an opening past the 30. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return.
And that's a heck of a return right there. I mean, he's going to bounce his way towards the left sideline. Just a ton of space over there to run. And they finally get him out of bounds. But not until he nearly managed to turn the corner and almost take it all the way.
And he's going to have the first down as they move into field goal range here at the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This will be a 46-yard attempt. Moody's kick is good. And the Commanders are on the board. It's 7-3. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down. Now Dan Quinn will send out the field goal unit. Moody's kick is good. And the Commanders are on the board just before halftime. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This is fielded inside the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go!
Prescott. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. 26.
Prescott now. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Here we go. 26.
Now Prescott. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense. A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
He'll get this complete. It's Lamb again. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Prescott to his main man, Lamb. CD gets the Cowboys a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Yeah! 26.
They run over center with Williams. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. A gain there of 23 yards. That's good for a Dallas first down.
The challenge of playing a running back like this is you feel like you have him under control. You're doing a nice job putting a lid on him, and then all of a sudden, he's got a big spark play like this. That's the challenge. These guys are just so talented. You can only keep them down so long. That was a really nice run.
On 1st and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest game.
It is 2nd and 9.
Yeah,
Play fake. Prescott. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
This is 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
Kill. Kill.
4th down. Here's Dak. That's taken in, and he's in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
Now I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Ready.
On 1st down, Daniels. Catch made there by Burks. Now he's loose at the 40. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 55 yards on the game.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here we go.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Samuel has it working the middle. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Now he takes off.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd reads, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, This offense has to find a way going forward to...
And he will score! Game on! Ja'Cory Merritt, touchdown Washington. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Now Daniel. That's caught. So they get the 2-point conversion. And all of a sudden, that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the fourth.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
So they've cut into the lead, now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
At the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Yeah, here we go.
Throwing is Prescott. That is caught downfield by Pickens. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conserved. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Here comes Williams on the toss to the right. There